Hey guys, we're not gonna talk later.
Alright, so he just came back from.
That's loud.
Let me tell you first what happened. So first off, last night around midnight, they took a test, an ovulation test, and she got a smiley face. What's the other test called? P stick test.
The OP, yeah, the OPK.
Oh, okay, the regular one,
And it was positive.
and that one was positive too. So we figure that we're ovulating, right? The last time we was at the doctor's office, um, he told us that we were 10. We were 10
millimeters.
But from the numbers that we saw, which we ain't doctors, we don't really know how to read these things, but the numbers clearly, not gonna lie to me, they said that the egg was about 12.
Yeah.
So, but he says they were 10. So that was what day?
That was Tuesday.
That was Tuesday. Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. So midnight, Friday, whatever, Thursday, however you want to take it, whatever day you want to say. So we figured that the egg grows 2 millimeters
per day because of the Clomid. So we went over, instead of having to try to pay $130 for ultrasound, which we paid for on Tuesday, for him to tell us it was 10, we went over to my regular urgent care, and I got an ultrasound done. They said there's lots of follicles. It looked like I was getting ready to ovulate. Good. So I'm like, okay, so let's go do this, with the sperm and all this good stuff. And so my doctor's like, I don't know if I want you to waste it, and it'll just be a cycle down the drain, blah, blah, blah. So why don't we just do another ultrasound? Because I don't think that your egg is going to be good. I don't know. He just was like doubtful, whatever.
He always been doubtful. Yeah, he always
He's been doubtful, like, and it's bad because I mean when we first talked to the receptionist there and we started as a new patient, she told us that his views on gay people were, which I don't even remember how she put it, basically different. He wasn't okay with lesbian couples, and so that was something that we had to take into consideration. But I said, well, will he do anything to jeopardize us in trying to have a baby? And she was like, no, he's inseminated, other gay couples, whatever. But the thing is, here there's only him, and there's another place that you can go. But other than that, there's really no other doctors that do that. I mean, that really do inseminations that we have found that are here. You have to have your significant other, and of course, we don't have that to be able to give us, the sperm, whatever. So
we was weary going into this, but we just felt like we didn't have many options. So we went into it anyways, but now it just seemed like I said, I don't be playing when I be saying he be digging in our pockets. Like, I mean, we are financially blessed, but at the same time, nobody just has, hundreds of dollars to just, how could I say that when I gamble?
But shut up.
No.
Because we do. I know we throw away, but at the same time, to just give to this man, like, it's the same thing as gambling. We don't have. I mean,
it's a gamble. This is why we gamble, because it's a gamble. No matter what, it's a gamble.
But it's just a different type of a thing when you're dealing with somebody who is a professional and you think that they should know what they're talking about. But anyway, so he was on some crap from the beginning. That's why he didn't want us to inseminate the first cycle. So we was cool, and I figured something then when he said he wanted us to track the first cycle, and Babe said, well, next cycle, if it looks good, can we inseminate? And he was kind of like, well, what did he say? Like, we'll see, or if things
possibly,
that's
his favorite shit to say.
Possibly. So then this cycle, I was just happy because he told us Saturday. So I was like, yay, sometime either Saturday or Monday we'll be able to inseminate. And so when I went in today, he was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I got the ultrasound done, and he said it didn't look good. So he was like, well, what we should do.
Yeah, we paid $200 for ultrasound anyway, but she wanted to do the trigger shot.
It was $130.
Well, I'll just say same thing. $200. Round that up to me. And I don't try to come at me with my mouth skills in either. But anyways, $200 to me.
Both.
Yeah.
We went.
She wanted to do the trigger shot today, and I was like, "What's the point? Why would you trigger shot?"
If they were 20, then there's because so I got the ultrasound done. When he did the ultrasound, the numbers show up on the bottom. I know you guys have gotten ultrasounds done before. on the bottom of the screen where they measure them, there's MMs. It said 20.8, I think 20.88 or something like that, MM.
Well, that's bigger than 12, right?
So
exactly. How could it shrink?
Exactly. But he told me that my egg shrunk. So
I guess when numbers get bigger, your eggs get smaller. I guess that's...
So I was confused. And so he said that what he thinks that we should do is not inseminate this cycle, and that we should wait until next cycle and take 200 milligrams of Clomid. And yeah, if I don't have a cycle in 3 weeks, then to start on the Provera. I don't know. It's crazy. It's depressing. Like.
So we got home. Babe told me don't even say but. She said she don't want to hear talk about babies no more. We got home,
because you guys know
she went into the baby's bedroom and
you guys know this is stressful. Like, this is, I don't know, it's stressful. And then to have somebody that seem like they're working against you and they're supposed to be working for you and you're paying them, like, it's just, I don't know. And it's not cheap. It's not cheap. So it's like I'm paying you to do this and you're doing crap. And then to put me on 200 milligrams of Clomid, I don't know if I want that. I really don't. That's why I had to cut my hair off. My hair, like, felt like a Brillo pad. It's not funny, babe. And it was falling out, like, bad. Seriously, but my hair, I've always had, like, a decent braid of hair. It never fell out like that before. It had length to it. It started breaking off and everything. So, I don't know.
What did it feel like? Tell them what a Brillo pad is.
They know what Brillo pad is. But anyway, so
she said she wanted to give up. I say, don't give up. You know, it's a long process.
But it's just hard, especially when people have told me and have stuff to say to me about me trying to get pregnant.
For example, my brother's baby mom, who put a stop to
him being our donor.
You know, like
we got into a confrontation once over something that had nothing to do with a baby.
But she gonna say,
before we even had him as a donor,
she gonna say, what did she say to you? Why don't you focus on trying to get pregnant?
Why you can't get pregnant or something of that sort.
And then this other girl she got an argument with, she basically said something around
my god sister.
She basically said something to that sort to her. So, you know, those type of words just
it's hurtful. It's
and I guess it makes her, for her, she never wants to give up because she feel like it's like a rebellion type of thing. Like it's okay to cry. Just take a little deeper.
I know.
Take a little deeper. But yeah, like she got something to prove, so I guess she wants to prove it. But to me, it's not about proving.
But it's not even about proving anything. But it started off not of that, but as well as I think that's a part that's intertwined. I'm not gonna lie and make it like it's not, because it is. I mean, somebody to say that to you, that's hurtful, and you do want to show them proof. I have 3 kids. It's not like I've been pregnant before. Like,
so we have a couple of options. This is our options. We have options of
paying more money and going through a new clinic.
We can either go to a new clinic,
start over, pay for a consultation again, $400.
It's just like you know, 800, basically 1,000. Math skills.
And an ultrasound, all that stuff, new blood work. All
we could do that. We could do that, or we could keep going through the same guy. This
man that does not like gay people. To me, I should turn him in.
Anti-homo.
To me, I should turn him in, and there should be an attorney. But more than likely, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. They're gonna say, but if your receptionist is saying this from the beginning, from when you know somebody calls over the phone, shouldn't an attorney be able to call in here to get the same freaking information?
Right,
and they say, okay, that's not right.
You can't discriminate. That he should call and say, hey, I'm a gay guy who's trying to get the lady pregnant to carry the baby from me and my
or if it's a woman.
Or just, I don't know, whatever.
Just the same situation. It could be the same scenario.
It just seemed like if we was to tell somebody that, they would be like, oh, that never happened. We've got gay people pregnant all the time.
Okay, exactly.
So those are a few options. And then there's option number 3. which is
Yep. Either way,
quite scary.
that's not scary.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, I'm happy with.
So we have discussed me being a carrier for a child. It's not something honestly that as growing up, I didn't feel like I'm gonna have me a baby. I mean, not like that. I'm just saying, as growing up, I didn't feel like I wanted to walk around. I never picture myself walking around with this big old belly. I mean, I do got a big belly because I'm not really skinny. but but you know what I'm saying? I guess not that big.
Get to the point.
I just didn't imagine myself doing that. But you know, I do. I have looked at the whole baby situation. Like I said, we have 3 kids together that she's had with other people, and you know, there are seeds, and so I wouldn't mind, you know, a child actually being my own, being able to say, oh, look my nose, look my eyes, blah 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 blah. Um, those are things that you know you want no matter what. I don't care if you're a stud, if you're a female, if you're a butch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you want a child to have some type of similarity, you know, to you.
Or something that you can
You
call
know,
your own.
something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just something that I always think about. So, um, if she, we were gonna actually last cycle we were gonna do it together because honestly, it's currently free for me. Everything is free, right? Except for besides the sperms, everything is free for me. So,
which is a blessing.
That's scary because it's you know it's a possibility, but
The baby's just stalling, which is understandable because she don't want to.
For
She
so many
drives the
different,
bus.
yes, for so
She
many
doesn't want to
different
have to
reasons.
be pregnant on the bus and you know all that kind of stuff and the hormones of it and throwing up and sickness and it just sucks because that's something that I'm excited for. Like I'm excited for pregnancy. I enjoyed my other pregnancies, although I was single. You know, I enjoyed my pregnancies, but this is something that I want to enjoy with my wife, and that's the thing that hurts me so much is that it's like I feel like this is something that I want so bad, and I think in life the stuff that I want that I usually go after and I can accomplish it and get it, and then this seems like something that's. I mean, it's out of my hands, and it all is in God's hands and God's timing. And so I guess we can't do nothing but wait on that.
Yeah. It
And I
ain't
just
gonna
gotta
be
pray
for
about
very
it.
long that stuff is gonna be free
Yeah,
for me either. So really soon we're gonna be making some
big decision.
rational decisions because you know it's free for me because I'm covered by myself as well as my mother. We work with the same company, and um, after you reach a certain age, they drop you from you know your parents, and then you I have it for myself, you know, which is good. So, um, but it's just amazing for things to be free right now. And like I said, it's not going to be for very long, so we're going to be making some big decisions very soon. But no matter what, I'm bound and determined to have a family. You know, like we do have a family, we do have kids. Don't get it twisted. We love our kids to death, but it's just something
But just
new. It's
one
just
that we
you know, it's
share.
just the different breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because y'all don't know what we go through, what we had to go through with the dads and all that crazy stuff. And then they still say stuff of babe not being the kid's other parent.
right, people say stuff to me. People,
She's been the kid's life for 5 years. How is she
but people
not?
still say things like it's not easy. It's not
Right.
easy as it seems. It's
So
not
to
easy
have one that we don't have
as
to
we make
deal
it
with
look.
somebody saying, "Oh, that's not the dad,"
Right.
tell the child the truth, da 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 da. Like
Right.
I don't know. Don't get us wrong. We tell our kids what it is. My kids know about their dads and that they're deadbeats, but they are. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I let them know that Annalisa is their parent. Like it's been 5 years. My kids were what were they 4 and 3 and
4,
eight
3,
months.
and yeah, 8 or 9 months.
And they're 10, 8, and 5.
Yep.
So it's been a long time. So she is their other
This
parent.
is Mom Duck right here.
Yep, I'm Duck and I'm
Mom
Mom
Duck.
Mimi. But I don't know. I'm just stressed out. I've been crying. I'm irritated. I'm frustrated. I'm sad.
Let down,
Very let down.
tad bit depressed.
Yep.
It's all good though. You're gonna have those feelings. I know you. I know a lot of you ladies. You know what I'm saying? Go through. Especially there's so many women that I can imagine that don't even have their partners. You know, like you know people that are just
Right.
by themselves. You know that. But I don't know. I just try to be a crutch for her. You know, because we're together. Oh yeah, we're getting married next year in Hawaii.
August 11th.
August 11th.
But this is long enough. We've done a long update. So we'll be back with you guys, or to you guys soon. Hopefully we have better news.
Go ahead, yeah, share your inputs, whatever.
Comment. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. I really appreciate it in the comments and stuff. It's, you know, it helps me out. And I mean, you guys don't know, I really don't talk to nobody here about what's going on. Like briefly, I talked to her mom. Briefly, I talked to my mom about what's going on. But other than that, I really don't. Nobody understands. You know, they're not sensitive about the whole subject. Like they don't. I don't know. So it's not something that I talk about to people. So I talk to you guys about it.
So she doesn't mind responding to your comments
at all. Comments, questions,
messages, whatever.
Anything.
That's totally not a problem for her at all. Nothing's too personal.
Because there's nobody else that I talk to about it. So I would appreciate to talk to anybody, you know, about it. Because it's
just personal with me. If you ask me about my weight, it's personal with me. But you ask no questions about this right here. You ask questions to her, okay?
Nobody wants to ask you.
If you got something bad to say about me carrying a child, then you tell her.
No, don't tell me, because I don't want to hear anything negative about my wife carrying a child either, because this is something that we're going to do together. I really don't care about anybody's negative comments and what they feel about
not having a baby. Gordiana going to have her child.
Or whatever, like, period. She's still a woman at the end of the day. She ain't a man trying to have a baby.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So please don't comment if you have anything negative to say, but anyways, thank you guys so much, and pray for us. Please pray for us, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Yes. Adios, amigos. Speak Spanish.
No.
Okay. We almost had a Chinese and black baby today.
Stop.
That's our donor. We got
yes.
donor.
Oh, we didn't even get to tell you about our donor. Sorry, I know we keep saying we ended it. So our donor, they told us that they had the sperm for us. No, they don't have IUI or ICI sperm in his. They had ICSI.
This is the Panamanian.
From the Panamanian, Japanese, Puerto Rican, and Portuguese. That's what he was.
Yeah.
And then, so we can't use him no more. So now we went to get a Chinese donor. They got one vial left. It was one vial. That's it. So then after that, we have to pick a new donor. So things are jacked up around here. And also,
another thing, too, because if
we tried the cryobank, and the Northwest Cryobank, the doctor said that wasn't accredited by some
I'm trying to say something.
Oh.
Also, too, that if I was to carry the child, we wanted to be African American, and
there's no African American donors. What the hell? So we're gonna have a white?
Think like a
native baby.
Woman act like a man.
Think like a lady.
Act like a lady. Think like a man.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of that movie?
I don't know, but you better because we don't got much time.
Okay. On that movie, Kevin Hart was giving out
samples. But that's like probably like Detroit and stuff like that. That's not here.
Oh, let me guess. We'll have to order sperm from
$700 from across the
state.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
From that one thing that your homegirls go to.
Ooh.
What's he on?
No, he said that's not an accredited site.
Oh, dear God.
So, anyways. So, yeah, guys. We will talk to you guys
I wouldn't go through him anyway, so that wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. We love you guys' support and stuff.
I already said that. Oh. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.